So, consecutive day 1010 of a diary of a runpreneur. And in today's episode, I want to talk to you about to run a marathon or not to run a marathon. So please do give us a subscribe, share, like and comment, as the more people we get in front of, the more money we raise on my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultra marathon. All the information about the challenge and how you can get involved is in the link in the comments below. Thank you as always, and let's get started. So, consecutive day 1010 of the diary of a runpreneur, and today I want to talk to you about to run a marathon or not to run a marathon. And the reason for the topic is there is a run that I have entry confirmed for this Sunday. So it is Tuesday today, so 5 days time. There is a run which is called the Boundary Run, and it's a relatively small, low-key marathon in Cambridge, and it runs the boundary of Cambridge. And it's always been one that's on my hit list to do, because A, it's a local run, and B, I'll probably see parts of the local area that I live within that I wouldn't normally see. The challenge with it is 30% of it is off-road, so that's a significant portion of a run. It's probably 8 to 9 miles of it is going to be off-road, which poses challenges. So I'd have to wear my off-road V-Trails, I wear V-Brims, Five Fingers, V-Trails 2.0s or V-Runs 2.0s, depending on when I'm running on road or off-road. So as you can see, I'm off-road at the moment. This terrain is flat and not too difficult, but off-road has varying extremities in terms of how severely off-road it is, how flat, how easy to run. Obviously I run barefoot style as well, so it's the impact of that. And the big question I have at the moment is, should I run it? I'm doing crazy running challenge. I'm 1010 days in to consecutive daily running, averaging 7.5 kilometers every day, no less than 5 kilometers, and I've been up as high as 70 kilometer runs. So hiya, how you doing?
Hi.
So it's a big kind of conundrum that part of my challenges for this year, or goals, is to run a 3 hour 15 marathon. Now the Boundary Run, with 30% of it being off-road, will not be that run that I get anywhere near that. So this is just going to be a training run to see where my fitness is really. I'll probably aim for somewhere between 3:30 and 3:45 minutes, which I think will be challenging enough. Certainly very challenging with 30% of it being off-road. But I'll also probably try and vlog throughout the run as well, just to share the experience of running my local marathon, to see what hopefully share the video footage with the organisers as well, and hopefully they may be able to use it to some good in the future. However, whenever you run a marathon, you greatly enhance the risk of injury. So I will be having a sports massage this week, just to give me a once over, to check there's nothing going on with my legs that I'm not aware of, which could come back and haunt me should I run the event. So I'm just kind of talking it through today, because it's something it's a race that I've been wanting to do. The challenges with it as well is marathons are a tough distance, and the challenge with it as well is that it's not a big popular marathon like London, whereby you're just getting screamed support right the way around. This is going to be a very quiet marathon. There'll be a lot of people who've never heard of this run, probably very little support. You might get a few cheers when you leave, and there's probably a few cheers at the halfway mark, and then maybe a few cheers at the very end. But for 99% of the run, it's going to be you out with the elements in the countryside, which some people like. But when you're pushing yourself, support is massive, and I've always thrived off it. So I'm a little bit apprehensive about just doing a marathon for the sake of it with no support. And I'm just kind of mulling over, do I need to be doing this? And I question it all the time, because I'm obviously doing a huge amount of running. My running mojo's not necessarily in the greatest place it could possibly be in at the moment. I'm out there doing my runs as I'm committed to doing the challenge. However, I wouldn't say I'm cartwheeling out the door at the thought of going for another run every day. And to do a marathon, I'll be running every day up to obviously Saturday, and I'll be doing my normal 7.5 kilometre distance. So my legs are going to be fatigued as always at the start line on the Sunday morning. And then it's that dreaded week after the marathon when my legs are going to be struggling. I'm going to be going out doing runs every day in the aftermath of it as well for recovery, which is again also going to be pretty hard and demoralising. But I think I'm going to do it. I think it's a race that I've always wanted to do. I think I can just tick that box off. I'm not going to put any unnecessary pressure on. If I get 3.5 hours, great. If I get 3:45, absolutely fine. Even if I slip over and above that and get closer to 4, I'm pretty sure I'll be under 4, as my fitness should easily get me around that way. And it'll just show me where my body is. If I find it easy, it's going to give me confidence going into later in the year when I'm going to be looking at the autumn marathon calendar to do my attempt at 3 hours 15. So it'll show me where I'm at. I didn't do the Cambridge Half Marathon, which was this weekend just gone by, because my running major wasn't there. I didn't really want the pressure of doing it and trying to push myself for another time. I'll probably have a pop at that again next year. This year was about the marathon distance for me. So I'm going to try and get under 3 hours 15 in the autumn. So I think it makes sense to do it. I'm a little bit concerned, a little bit nervous about doing it, but we'll give it a go, see how we get on, and I'll talk about my thoughts in the build up to it. So the moral to the story today is, be comfortable making yourself uncomfortable. And it's the thought of doing a marathon on Sunday makes me incredibly uncomfortable, even though I run every day. I know my legs' strength are there, I know the fitness is there, but I'm on a mission this year to try and break 3 hours 15. If I don't do this run, I'm not going to know where I'm at. So it makes complete sense to do it. I need to be conscious injury wise. That's why I'm going to get a sports massage beforehand on Thursday this week, and there'll be a couple of days for my body to recover prior to actually running. But yeah, I'm going to try and enjoy it. I'll do a vlog throughout which will distract me sufficiently, and hopefully I'll get some good footage for the organisers, and fingers crossed it goes well. So that's it for me today. Any questions or comments, drop me a line. I'll respond to everyone. Please remember to give this a like, share, comment, subscribe, as the more people we get in front of, the more money we raise on my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultra marathon. All the information about the challenge, how you can get involved, is in the link in the comments below. Thank you as always. Stay positive, stay happy, and I'll see you again tomorrow.